YouTube. How you doing? It's your boy Pete, Titan Squid Navico, back here again with even more Sonic Before the Sequel, as we are definitely back into playing some more today as we enter Fortress Flow Zone. We've got a bubble shield, we're back on Sonic, and okay, so we've got a double jump. So instead of a bounce, it's a double jump. I can live with that. That's pretty cool. So I presume it's just stuck us straight underwater is what it feels like. Okay. Oh god, underwater gaming. Goodness gracious, I wasn't expecting like launch base underwater. Okay. Well, we haven't lost the shield yet, so I presume... Oh, the shield doesn't break. Fair enough. So I just lose my rings. Fair enough. So, yeah, I mean, it's been fun. Obviously, if you've been watching the rest of the series, I do thank you very much for that and following as we are carrying on with this. And I hope you've been getting on with the obvious rambling that I do, and I very much appreciate people dealing with my incessant talk about much ado about, well, nothing, I guess. But yeah, I thought that, you know, today while we're doing this, we could just talk about like conventions and you know, just Sonic meetups in general. I mean, for the most part, I mean, Summer of Sonic 09 was definitely my first Sonic meetup. I was actually meant to be at 08. I had the ticket and everything, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't get there. Couldn't get to London on time, which is a shame. It would have been nice to be there, but yeah. But I mean, I've been to every SOS since 09. And I've been helping at the event since 11. For those who don't know, I held my own panel at 16, which was a very weird time because it was literally just going to be originally the concept that was just going to be a conversation with Dreadnux and T-Bird regarding community. And it was going to also be with Disco Ponies and Tanner because obviously the Sonic show at that time, and it was going to be just about them because obviously they were both good friends of mine, and yeah, we had a lot of fun because that panel ended up having Tyson Hess as well. Oh god. I have no idea what just happened there. There we go. The game just fixed itself. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, at least we got some rings. That's fine. But yeah, and then obviously just running around and doing the thing all day. Was hosting the cosplay competition for a long time. With some good compadres being Arkman and Claire. I don't know if Claire's got an online persona, but Claire is one of the organisers of Western Supersonic, or to be more up to date, her and her partner Jonathan. They organise and run Sonic Fan Fest, which I was also at and helping at this year. Got asked to do quite a few things on the main stage and interview TJ Davis, which I was not expecting. Well, I was expecting to interview TJ and do a lot of stuff, but to do stuff on stage was quite strange. But it's just because of those SOS meetings and everything else, going to Sonic London with some free time, you know, because you have a lot more free time and money when you're younger to do those sort of things. So, but I mean, Western Supersonic over the years made some very good friends in the Sonic community. I almost wish I was more in tune with what the American community was doing these days, because obviously they have Revolution, which is huge, and obviously used to be held at the same time as E3, and I got to vicariously vicariously live through that thanks to Dreadnux, who was obviously working and doing E3 at the time and was able to go. But there's a lot more of the American guest side ability that are able to get to Revolution than, say, like the UK and bits and pieces. Like, it's very much like, I don't run the logistics for anything regarding SOS. That's definitely not my ballpark in terms of that sort of thing. So, but yeah, I mean, it was because of a lot of my interaction with SOS and a lot of the community base that you goddamn animal that I started doing. Oops. That I started doing Race for Good and bits and pieces after many years with Andy, who was the tool guy at the time, who I met at SOS 10, and then changed his online to that one, Andy? Yeah, I presume. Yeah, something like that. Unfortunately, we don't speak that much anymore, if at all. We've both kind of gone our own way, unfortunately. But, you know, Race for Good is still one of those things. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I want to bring back Race for Good and do a thing about it at some point. I just haven't decided how. Because obviously the way I am, my life's way too busy to just take a week off of work. And oh, sugar. Yeah, so I can't realistically just take a week off work and do it how I used to do. So the way I've been thinking about it is to pretty much just like maybe do it over the span of a month and just do weekends. That was kind of my thought about it. Because weekends are a bit more free for everybody to kind of join, and that way, if I wanted to get, or if I was able to get more people that were interested in helping out, then they can do streams that add towards it during the course of the week, which I'd be unable to do, except maybe an odd evening stream here or there. But that would require so much setup in terms of like content for you guys on for you guys on YouTube, but you know, with the way that the streaming has eased up on Twitch, you know, it's technically capable to stream on both, but I'd just be 100% tempted to just stream straight on YouTube, since that's where all of my main content is at these days. So, and it's also be a lot easier to just get the VODs straight lifted as well. Although, in saying that, I would kind of prefer to edit the VODs down per game. That's kind of what I would prefer in that sort of case. Okay. This is a little bit difficult. I don't know. The problem is that I don't really... Twitch is still very, very good for finding people, essentially. And I feel like... excuse me. I feel like with the step away that we've done, like, YouTube seems far more tenable. Oh, there's a spring here. That makes a bit more sense. Although we just fell straight back down. Maybe I can spin dash. There we go. I really don't have any sort of momentum. Just want to kind of... There we go. Because now I can do this. Holy... That felt way too difficult. I can probably just dash up that pipe. Okay. This is... Okay. And then I can jump on that. Jump on this. Jump up here. Do this. And then it looks... Platforming's definitely a thing on this level. But yeah, so, I mean, there's 101 things when it comes to Race for Good. It's absolutely a thing I want to do again, but it's going to require, like, a lot of setup to do, and a lot of logistics to really plan. Like, I'd love to... Oh, I see. It's more of a stand on it for a set amount of time thing. Gotcha. It's more of a logistical kind of thing, because not only do I have to talk to, like, a lot of the people, like, I'd want to get, like, all of the UK community, at the very least, who have helped over the time, and see if they want to do a thing. Like, I know asking some people to do, like, 1 or 2 streams during a week, because, especially since I'd be able to, okay, alright, I see how we gotta do this. Alright, chill. 1 or 2 streams over a given point, well, would probably be, achievable for some of the friends that we know and everything else, so... But, again, it's people's schedules, and in a post-pandemic world, like, people's schedules have just changed a lot. And it's hard to ask people for their time, like, a lot of the time. So, you know, I don't know. It's something that we have to plan. But, you know, there's a lot of things that I think I could probably organise for it. It'd be fun to get... Okay. This looks interesting. Missiles. How does he become hittable? I've got to hit the rockets. Right. So I can hit the flat rockets, but I presume not the triangular rockets. I kind of want to stay up here, I'm guessing. Okay, this is an interesting boss. I do kind of dig it. There's a lot of these triangular ones that are coming down. That's the big problem with this boss. There we go. That was actually a pretty cool hit. Got the wrong ring. I'll take that. This is a very cool boss. I kind of dig this. But what I'm not digging is the... if you don't really stay ahead of it, then you kind of lose out on the... the actual speed. There we go. And the momentum that Sonic really has is just... He has more momentum after the jumping, so... Oh, that was cool, because... Ah, give me the ring. What a cool boss. Hey. Sick. That was cool. I enjoyed that boss. We'll talk more about bits and pieces as we continue on Sonic Before the Sequel in our next video. Until then, as we go back to Tails in Perilous Paradise. Until then, I've been Pete, Titans Creed, Nethercoat for Project Phoenix Productions. This has been Sonic Before the Sequel. And until next time, as always, stay safe, take care, play more games.